This week I had this dream. And in this dream, I saw a plant. Afternoon everybody, Christian here. Today I do have a prophetic word to share with you. The main thing the Lord wants me to speak to you right now is that you are in the promised land and about to take it. You're preparing to take it. However, He wants me to warn you that as long as your hands are clean and your heart is pure before Him, you're good. You're going to be able to take a lot of land. The moment you mix, you start calling evil good and good evil, and you put your hand to the accursed thing, you start doing what God told you not to do, you're gonna be stopped. So don't do that, all right? I want, as much as everybody else, to see this change and go back the other way. I want us to take a lot of land, but we can't do it with dirty hands and an impure heart. That's the basic thing the Lord wants me to share with you. The way He started showing it to me, in a couple different ways He showed it to me, in different places in the Bible, He started highlighting to me the integrity of the individual in question that I was reading about. And I think the one I will use in this video to explain to you is King Saul versus King David. We know the story, so I'm not going to go into it with you, but if you look at those stories and you read them through, you'll see again and again where King Saul showed a lack of integrity. He broke God's command again and again and again, and he ended up losing territory and losing his calling, you know, and it was given to somebody else. And we know who that person was. But with King David, you see he is a man after God's own heart, striving to respect God's ways. And when he messed up, which, you know, people can do, he got smacked and he corrected himself and said, okay, Lord, you know, renew in me a right spirit. So the Lord was just showing me that again and again, and how it's tied. The two things are tied together. God will not bless a wicked nation. He's just not going to pour out His blessing on that situation, okay? And so I've worked very hard in my own life to make sure there's nothing that can taint me, you know. I'm very, very cautious about that. And I'm feeling the Holy Spirit tell me, and the Lord wants me to share with you, that you need to be in the same thing. In prayer, analyzing your own life, say, Lord, is there something in my life that needs to be removed? Remove it now, because I don't want this to hold me back. And that was the last point I want to share with you. This week I had this dream. And in this dream, I saw a plant. It was a green plant, and it was growing up through the soil, but it was still under the soil. It hadn't broken the surface yet. And unlike most plants that grow straight up, this one was growing diagonally. And it was growing towards the person who had planted the seed. And I knew in the dream that it was going to trip that person up. You know, they had sown something wrong, and it was now growing and was going towards them. So it's like your sin will find you out, that kind of concept, and it will trip you up. It's not something that you're ever going to get away from. In this dream, I just saw that was like a warning the Lord was showing me, and I immediately was like, wait, if there's anything that's even questionable in my life, I want it gone. As soon as I saw that, you know. And so I want to share that with you right now and say, if there's anything in your life that needs to go, let it go. Get clean hands before the Lord. Have your heart right before the Lord, because that's going to be the deciding factor as to whether or not you take the land and how much you take.